I am currently interviewing Verne Harnish. I just attended his WPC Creating an Effective Marketing Function seminar, and I've got a few questions for you.
Okay.
So the first is, how has your experience shaped and informed your marketing strategies and ideas?
Well, you know, it goes back, I don't know if you guys ever did in high school, but we had this thing where we had to sell magazine subscriptions to fund our prom, our high school prom. And so I thought, you know what, I was in Kinsley, Kansas, this little town, 35 miles this side, literally of Dodge City. And I said, you know what, I'm going to sell more magazines than anybody in the country. And so it's always been, I think, just a love for, you know, seeing if I could get somebody to, if I can influence them to do something. And by the way, I got first place west of the Mississippi. Somebody beat me east of the Mississippi. And I got a calculator as a prize. So it goes way, way back to my interest in high school.
Great. And then also, so I know you were kind of distinguishing analytics versus relationships.
Yes.
So how do you kind of tie that into young marketers, students who are interested in going into marketing as a career? What do you suggest they focus on to make themselves better marketers?
Yeah, well, and we did talk about it. Sales is really relationship-based. Marketing at the foundation or analytic. And so when I look at actually the background of great marketers, and you can do that, they typically studied physics, history, literature, engineering, mathematics, and a lot of great marketers I know aren't particularly the greatest people that you would ever meet. And so if you're not that people person, and you love the analytics side, I think you can make a great marketer.
Great. So my final question is, what exactly do you think it is that people, particularly in IT, are looking for in new marketing recruits? And then kind of in tying into that, what do you suggest students do to make themselves more appealing as candidates going into marketing careers?
Well, I think two things. I think first of all, you've got to have an international perspective, even if you're a small company. So I encourage students, I'm proud both of my nieces just had semesters abroad. One of them took a year off from her second year of college and lived in France for a while. So go out and get some international experience, because that's who at least you're going to compete with if you're not at least going to market over there. I think number two, it's what I'd mentioned in my session. I think it's about publishing, and so developing that kind of creative side to be able to do YouTube videos like you're putting together here, be able to script out white papers, screenwriting. I think those are the kind of skills that you need to nurture. And the best way to do that, any great writer knows, you get a journal and you just carry it with you, and as interesting phrases come to mind, stories, you just capture those down. And that becomes kind of the fodder that you need to create the kind of messages that are going to make you a great marketer.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.